All right, chances are you've done this, you've talked about it, or at least you've thought about it. We're talking about regifting, something we once kept secret, really has now become kind of mainstream, a way of life. Joining me now is etiquette expert Patricia Rossi. You told me you don't have a problem with regifting and that it's actually acceptable if you do it correctly.
It is, and I was just in the green room with an accountant, and he gave me a statistic. I guess he knew, shopping, talk about shopping, but the 60% of people would rather have a gift card because they don't want to regift and they don't want to have to take the thing back to the store.
Well, and it's clever because it allows you to sort of take control and get exactly what you would like to give. Now, what about the reasons a person can regift? What would be a reasonable expectation and a way that they can regift without feeling guilty?
Well, if I know you love Jim Brickman or Dave Koz, you love those jazz musicians, and I get an extra CD, I don't unwrap it, and I can just give it to you because I know that is something that you're interested in.
Okay, maybe candles or wine, those things are acceptable as well. If they're not open, then why not share it?
Yes, as long as someone, if someone doesn't drink wine, but if they do, you go on and take it, it's their favorite one, or if you're not a white drinker and you get white, you can take that and regift it.
And I think some people actually, I don't want to say expect it, but they realize that it does happen, and there's an art to regifting. I mean, there's an art to doing it, correct?
There is. You just make sure you rebag it and retag it.
Take that to and from off of there. Don't forget about that.
Yes, and also you can, if you don't think you have someone to give it to, you can put it on eBay or Craigslist, or you can donate it or dump it in the dumpster.
Any of those options will work. Hey, if you're not comfortable with the idea of regifting, you can always sell your gifts, like you said, on eBay, or even donate them, like you said, to an organization that could use it this holiday season.
Yes, and I tell when I'm regifting sometimes. I say, "Now, honey, this is a regift." And,
Look at you. I love the honesty. I think that's great.
Yes.
Well, very good. And what about your gifts arriving on Christmas Day? Everything arrive in time?
It did. It sure did. And I ate everything that was edible because, hey, I didn't want it to go bad, and that's the proper thing to do.
Very good. Eat those gifts that are edible and get them done. All right, Patricia, thank you so much. Some helpful hints on regifting. Just don't forget to take that to and from tag off, because that could end up kind of messing you up in the end.